Hey Siri, give me a random... Hey Siri, give me a random Hey Siri. Good morning, welcome to today's vlog. Sorry it's been a little while, I've been struggling with a really bad cold. You can probably still hear it on my voice. But this morning, it's snowing! It's snowing! And I've got to admit, I know in certain parts of the world you get regular snow. Yesterday in the car, my daughter Amy said to me, "Daddy, it's just not snowed this year, has it?" And I said, "Well, it doesn't snow every year." Cue the snow this year. But I don't think this is going to stick around. So I went out with the cameras this morning, got you those time lapses, and I've gone out with the DSLR, taken a few shots, which I've stuck on my Instagram page. And so check those out if you haven't already. Today, I want to talk about a question that was posed to me on Twitter. And it's, "Hi Dan, thank you very much for your video, 100 jazz standards that you must know." Check it out here. "But how on earth do you go about learning all these standards? I show up for jam sessions and I always have to use my real book because I don't know the songs I'm going to play. What strategies do you have in place for that?" Now, I'm going to do that one in a follow-up vlog about how you learn a standard. I'll probably do it, so make sure you're subscribing. Give me a like as well if you can. But one of the things I wanted to say today is, as the vlog title is, you don't need to know every song. There's very much this idea that you must know every single standard out there, and if you don't, you're somehow less of a musician. Now, that's not to say you don't try and learn those 100 standards. It's really, really, really important. But it's going to take you a while to get used to them, to find them, to learn them. You know, I'll let you know a little secret. I knew probably 5 standards when I was 17, 18. That was a really poor number. I probably could read hundreds of them, but in terms of knowing the standards, knowing the chord changes, I was really low on it. I really didn't know enough standards because I hadn't really sat down and learnt them. Now, for me, the best strategy for learning a song is to actually transcribe it, is to get hold of a great player's recording and then go away and learn that head, as I'm doing with my students at Cambridge Saxophone. With Sorry with the Fringe on top by Sonny Rollins. It's a relatively easy standard to learn. Ba ba boo ba boo ba ba doo ba doo. It's not too difficult. It's not something that's way out there. Something like Lush Life is a lot harder to learn. There's a lot more going on there. But if you get used to listening to it first, you start to get access to here. And now all of us have thousands of songs that are inside your head. Hundreds of thousands of songs. That's why I've said before, it's so important to be able to play simple melodies on a scale. And if you can't play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star without thinking about it in the key of E flat, or A flat, or B major, then don't start trying to learn a complicated standard. Don't start trying to learn Confirmation by Charlie Parker. You're biting off more than you can chew. You're never going to be able to do it. And all it's going to do is lead you to a tremendous amount of frustration and a feeling of, I just can't do this. I could be setting myself up for a rather epic fail here, but let's see how we go. This is what I use. Now, I could be setting myself up for rather an epic fail here, but here's my 100 jazz standards list, which you can get below, or it's on the website in that previous vlog. What I've been doing with students is been saying to them, right, okay, we go to Siri, we say, "Hey Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 100. And she doesn't do anything. "Hey Siri, give me a random... Hey Siri, give me a random number... Hey Siri, give me a random number... Hey Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 100.
A random number between 1 and 100 is 71.
So that's 71. Satin Doll, Duke Ellington, good one. So, first off, I need to know how to sing it. Do ba da do ba, ba do da, da ba do do da, ba do da, ba dee da, ba boo ba dee. That's years since I played this tune. So what I do, mistake that a bit. So I've got the first bit right. What I need to do, and I know I'm going into my next video about how to learn a standard, but I'm more focusing today on the melody. What I need to do is focus on that. Ba-dee-da, ba-dee-ba-dee. And back to the beginning again. So let's try the whole thing of the A section. And obviously that repeats. Now the bridge. There we go, we got it down. Now, of course, we need to know the changes as well. What I'm trying to emphasise there is, I didn't polish that off perfectly the first time. It's a long time since I played that tune. But what I'm trying to do is access it from here. I'm not trying to learn it by printing off a lead sheet, playing it through, going, right, how do I memorise that? Because that often makes it much harder in the long term to learn. In the short term, it's there. And in a way, you've got to take that crutch away from yourself. You notice if you watch my last vlog when I was at the jam session in Cambridge, I was the only person there that night who, now okay, I'm one of the few pros that were there, but I was the only person there that night who wasn't reading a lead sheet to play their tune. Just don't do it, don't do it. You know, use your ears. Your ears are the best thing you've got, but you've got to trust yourself. And in a way, you've got to put the work in here, in the practice room and in the teaching room, with your teacher, but you've got to put that work in there so that then you can go out there and play it. And it's hard, and it, as the Wayne Shorter says, like playing tennis without a net, because you've suddenly got to take away those support systems. And I know, and those of you who come to my gigs, and if you come to my gig tomorrow or next weekend when I'm in Cambridge, you'll see I'll be reading charts. Now tomorrow my excuse for reading charts is I'm playing with a new band and the different arrangements, and that's why I need the charts. But I will try, wherever I can, where it's a tune that I know, and it's the standard arrangement, I won't read the lead sheet, I'll close the music, because I want my ears to be on top form. I want my ears to be the focus of what I'm doing. So I guess my answer to the person on Twitter is, what you've got to do is take that 100 sheet, but pick, I would say 5 for now, as standards that you can just pick the horn up, blow, but do them in here and then take them to the jam session. And don't be scared of playing the same tune at the jam session each week. But, you know, play your solos differently. And look, all in the space of a few hours, it's gone from lovely snow to just back to normal, really. It's a bit of a shame. I do like it when it snows. I think growing up by the sea and only really seeing snow, I think, a handful of times as a kid growing up, it always gets me slightly excited when I see the snow. Busy day today, so I'm not sure how much of this vlog is actually going to end up making sense. But if you're from the Cambridge Arts Theatre, don't listen to this next bit, because I had a casual conversation last summer. I've done a few gigs there over the years, some up here. We did the Miles and Coltrane at 90 project, the Celebrating Blue Note, which I'm doing again, lots and lots of other places, and then the 1959 kit. Kicked them all off at the Cambridge Arts Theatre. Very, very supportive team there. For me and from the groups that I put on, and a really supportive audience, which is fantastic. I had a casual conversation with Dave Murphy, who runs the chief executive of the theatre there, about a project I wanted to do, which is celebrating the Gets Jobim, you know, all that kind of bossa nova stuff with a singer and, you know, Latin percussion, really doing something a bit different. And it's never really gone beyond an idea inside of here and a little bit of chat until I got an email yesterday going, we'd really like to do it, and here are the dates. And I've rapidly now today got to move from an idea in here to a fully formed concert, I'd say in the space of about 36 hours, and get all the musicians on board and everything. So I've got a lot on as well in terms of obviously moving house and teaching, and my parents are coming down this weekend to help me, start moving out of this place. But it's exciting, and I'm really, really looking forward to it, and it's going to be a great, great concert. Obviously, I say I'm out playing my own gigs, and I've got a series of really big gigs coming up, so I'm really excited, and I'm not turning it down. And I guess the moral of the story here is a bit like I've said with practice before. Sometimes you get opportunities where you can really focus on it, and at times in the past I've really focused on gigs and pushing gigs and going through ideas, but you have to learn from those experiences, and they stay with you. And so, all the skills I've built up, I can rely on the contacts I've built up. And the beauty is, with a lot of these concerts, I've got to say, I am very much reliant on having very, very, very good musicians who I can work with and who I can rely upon to do the study, to show up on the gig, and to deliver a first-class performance. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Oh no! This is like extreme hide and seek. Hasta la vista, baby. Oh no, my gun doesn't work! So I guess the same one is true. You don't have to learn every single tune, but you do need to learn some. And I explained a little bit there with that Satin Doll, and I will go back and we will go over some other tunes, and I'll teach you how I go about learning standards as we go through. But the most important thing to remember is to learn the songs that you do know and play those. And if you don't know the other ones, then what are you waiting for? Let's turn this video off and let's get practicing, let's get learning them. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Make sure that you check out my last vlog here. This is what I was up to this time last year. I'll see you really soon. Bye bye.